A 52-year-old widow was spotted by a wealthy tycoon on her first trip to the city, who offered to hire her as his full-time housekeeper, primarily responsible for preparing 3 meals a day. Having tasted her homemade noodles in the countryside, he found them evoked the comforting taste of home. Ma Ying finally understood. She silently clenched her fists, summoned her courage, and demanded a salary of 5 million. If possible, she also requested an advance of 1.5 months' salary. Without hesitation, the tycoon agreed. To him, money was merely a number. Later, an accompanying minister briefed the woman on the chairman's dietary habits. No particular restrictions, but a poor appetite. 10 chefs had already been replaced before her. To hold on to this hard-won job, Ma Ying refused to use hotel ingredients. She insisted on personally sourcing ingredients daily to recreate that home-cooked flavor. After this brief exchange, the debt-ridden woman received an 8 million won check and hurriedly expressed her gratitude. It felt like a dream, and it wasn't until she stepped outside the hotel that she truly believed it was real. Her first act was rushing to the bank to pay off loan interest. Her late husband had left her with 2 billion won in debt. To avoid burdening her 2 daughters, she had no choice but to leave her hometown and seek work in Seoul. This was the most carefree day since her husband's passing, a glimmer of hope finally piercing her bleak existence. Ma Ying approached her new job with utmost diligence, meticulously preparing home-style meals. Breakfasts focused on light, nutritionally balanced dishes. Seeing 2 sets of bowls and chopsticks laid out on the table, the chairman looked puzzled. Ma Ying cautiously explained that eating alone wasn't satisfying and suggested inviting his subordinates to join them for breakfast. The chairman didn't refuse, taking a small sip of the beef soup, yet his stern expression gave no hint of satisfaction. Thoughtfully, he mixed millet into the rice. At his age, eating whole grains was better for his health. Seeing the chairman eat heartily, Ma Ying breathed a sigh of relief and hurried into the kitchen to prepare rice water. The expressionless tycoon finally showed approval. He eagerly lowered his head to drink the rice water he hadn't tasted since childhood. Yes, it was the flavor from his youth. His subordinate was also won over by the auntie's cooking, praising her as a culinary goddess. The chairman wore a meaningful expression, seemingly still savoring the taste of the breakfast. Ma Ying's anxiety melted away. Her aunt had come to Seoul to see her, genuinely delighted for her new job. She then asked why Ma Ying hadn't answered her calls. Only then did Ma Ying realize her phone was missing, likely left in the kitchen. Worried her daughter couldn't reach her, she turned back to retrieve it. She quietly opened the door to the mansion suite. Stay connected, next 4th part of this interesting K-drama is coming soon. Love you all.